They say the first 7 years of your life is when you're most receptive to learning. And had you asked me then what I wanted to be, I would have smiled big, whispered through crooked teeth, una abogada. Could imagine myself all grown woman, all Elle Wood suited up fighting for the freedom of another, not knowing most of the real fight happens before then. For knowledge, be the best lawyer, be the best internal guide to exist in the white man's world. They say the first 7 years of your life is when you create cycles and habits that will trap you if you let it. My high school walls tell the story of how I found myself. The real me, not the traumatized 7-year-old stuck on survival mode with a fragile voice and the desire to be hugged. Walking those halls reminds me to sit still, spine straight, back pressed against cold, uncomfortable chairs to breathe in. Notice the fear run rampant in my lungs just at the thought of hearing that bell ring and pull me out of my daydreams and into cluttered hallways for the 5th time today. Reminds me of the growth that lives in being uncomfortable. Reminds me to call upon my most important lessons of high school, the art of unlearning. A class I was never assigned to and probably would have never passed if it was a real thing, but was fortunate enough to experience between the lines. All the conversations held in empty classrooms and after poetic assemblies. My high school walls tell the story of how I found myself. And you, of course, the unsung heroes of the world, all big and prideful, striding like a lion that learned the secret to his utopia. The first headstrong animal that decided to heal instead of devour.